by President Roosevelt that I just love. I think it's so relevant in today's world, and that is, nobody cares how much you know. Nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. The other thing that's so super important, and it's a word never discussed, and that's the word permission. Many of you have read a communications book or even taken a sales training course, whether it's Dale Carnegie or Miller Hyman or value-based selling or relationship selling. And every single one of those courses, they all talk about the need to ask great questions. Got to ask great questions. Talk about the other person. Guess what? You don't have permission to ask great questions. And how many times have you been in a meeting, someone's selling to you? What keeps you up at night? Oh yeah, I'm going to tell you that. I just met you 30 seconds ago. I'm going to tell you what keeps me up at night. You don't have permission to ask great questions. But when I say, hey Tom, congratulations, what for? Didn't you get the news? What news? Allianz was just named Best Places to Work by Fortune magazine. Really? When? 6 minutes ago. I now have gained permission to ask a really cool question. What makes this such a great place to work? And for the next 20 minutes, Tom goes on and talks about the pride he has in the company. Tom ultimately hired me for a number of programs with Allianz. He made so many referrals to people in the financial services industry. It's generated a huge amount of business for my company. Tom and I have become friends. And I even asked him once, I said, when we first met and I showed you the Fortune magazine, I said, I got to know, did it work? Is that one of the reasons you hired me? And here was Tom's exact words. He said, Sam, I'm the number 2 guy at one of the world's largest insurance companies. I get calls from people like you all the time. And frankly, most of them have way bigger brand names than you. And here's what he said. In my entire career, you're the first person that ever showed that he cared. That ever showed that he cared. I knew I was going to work with you. The first words out of your mouth. This stuff really does work.